All right, welcome back. We're quite excited about this one because on wrapping up the show this morning is Ayo Solanke. He's a British Nigerian actor. I heard I want to speak British, you have to take out the T. So he has some projects. Yes, I took out the T there because that's what I heard, not project, project. All right. But hey, come on, he's featured in a number of screen projects, about 12 of them up to date. His most notable credits include the upcoming A24 horror film Alter, the horror movie Clown in a Cornfield. This guy, he loves horror, right? And then most prominently, his lead role in the ensemble cast of a new hit Netflix thriller series, Bet. It is great to have you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Wait, you and horror. What's up with you and horror?
You know what, honestly, you tell me. Like, I think they just like something with my eyes where it's like big and they like me being scared of stuff. I don't know.
Okay, but do you have a proclivity? Do you like that you are being cast in horror roles?
You know what? I like it, but I get scared very easy. Okay. You know, even on set, you'd think that it's not scary because you're just, you're shooting everything behind the scenes, but it's actually...
It actually is.
It's pretty scary.
All right, great to have you. You're welcome. Yeah. So you were born here in Nigeria,
Here.
And then when did you leave Nigeria to the UK?
I left when I was 2 years old.
So you can't remember your time in Nigeria before now, definitely, right?
Unfortunately, no.
And since then, this is your first time back after 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no need asking what you remembers about Nigeria and all of that, but let's talk about your time in the UK.
Yeah.
How did you get into acting? How did it start for you?
Yeah, honestly, it started as a hobby. It was like an outlet. Me and my brother would do it, all the time, just community theater. After school, we just go to there was this place called MySpace. It was just a community theater where we just, have fun. And it really wasn't until we moved to Canada as a family. That I started taking it more seriously because of the opportunity that was there. So from there, I already had the roots, of course. So I just continued doing it. There was a lot of films shooting in the area that we were living in. So that's kind of how it all started. And
then you went to school to study. What school did you go to study acting?
Yeah, I studied acting at New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. I did a program there. And before that, it was just... I have a process of just like learning from people I really look up to and admire, like Denzel Washington, Jake Gyllenhaal, many different actors. I just like study their work. That's like
you're calling Jake's name. That is one of the most diverse actors of all time. And if he is someone that you take as a mentor, then I think you're going to have quite a very bright career.
Yeah.
I'm thinking John Boyega levels even higher than that. I mean, tomorrow when he's playing Black Panther or something even bigger than that, just know you saw him here. So, you've been in all of this so far in quite this very, very short time and all of that. But let's talk about how, people have spoken about how inclusion and how it can be challenging for black actors in such a space, Hollywood and also in the UK and all of that. Have you ever had to deal with any such challenge that had to do with maybe colorism or something like that?
Yeah, I won't quite say on set or anything because, once you get the job, that, they didn't really care about that kind of stuff. Yeah. But behind the scenes, before getting the job, I'd say that's definitely a thing. I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, so there are these films called Hallmark films. Okay. So there are a lot of, those Christmassy, like, for lack of a better term, like white people films that they'd watch, So those kind of films, I definitely, struggled getting onto those kind of sets because just the demographic. All right. But I'm seeing change, and I can just say I want to be part of that change.
How do you deal with it whenever stuff like that happens personally? How do you deal with such a challenge or something like that?
I know it's something that I can't control until I can. So I think the goal right now is to keep my head down and get myself those opportunities, so in the future I'm able to make those opportunities for myself and other people.
I like that. Well. I dare say you're well brought up. Let's talk about family.
Yeah.
What influence has family had on your career so far? How because you look like someone that, you went to acting school, so that definitely means that your family supports you, your father, what's the influence family has had on your career so far?
Would not be here at all without my family.
I like that.
At all. I could talk about from immigration twice to just their support. I really wouldn't be here. It was truly a blessing to have them, and they really carved the path for me to be able to succeed this far into it. So yeah, the whole Nigerian stigma around going to school to be a lawyer, doctor, engineer.
Yeah, exactly. Did your dad think that? Did he want you? Did he always, when you told him, or when you said, when you developed that that proclivity to act and all of that, did he support you full time, or like, come on, you must be a doctor or an engineer, don't disgrace your family? Did that ever happen? Did that kind of conversation ever happen?
It's funny because I did say that I wanted to be a lawyer at first.
Okay.
So when he saw the change, I'm sure there was something that went on in his head, but he didn't display that. He was just like, he just wanted to make sure that this was something I wanted to do, and I was sure about it.
Can you mimic him? How did he sound when there was something? Just mimic your dad one time. Maybe when he's at his angriest and trying to discipline you or something. How does he sound?
See, it's bad because he calls me by my middle name. Right?
Okay.
So he's like, Damola, are you serious? No. Can you have to take this seriously, okay?
Okay. Typical African dad, yeah? Typical African dad. All right, now let's talk about Bet. Yeah. Is it Bet or be Bet? Bet. Yeah. What's about it? It's something upcoming. You're playing a lead role in that. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I'm playing one of the lead roles in this new Netflix show called Bet. It's a thriller. It's about gambling. It's based on this manga called Kakegurui.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's there's this new girl. She comes to the school, and it's a whole school of just
This is it.
Yes.
I love the way it looks. I love the way it looks. I will be looking forward to it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
That's you there.
It's me.
All right.
It's a very exciting one. It's thriller. There's.
It's based on manga, so definitely I will go watch it just for that reason.
Manga. Yeah. It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
And what role do you play? What's the name of your character in this?
My character's name is Ryan Adebayo.
Okay.
Ryan Adebayo. So in the manga, the character's name was Ryota Suzui.
Okay.
But for this, they changed it. Ryan.
Okay. I like
Nigerian.
I like that. I like that. And when are we expecting this out?
This is already out.
It's already out.
We actually got approved for a second season.
Okay.
So we're gonna
all right.
Maybe shooting that soon.
Wonderful. I will go check it out. This is something that would interest me and all of that. How was it for you working on set for this one? What was it like? Was it challenging? What was the experience like?
This was definitely the biggest scale of set I've ever been on. So
Wonderful.
It definitely.
Where was this shot?
It was shot in Toronto.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was shot in Toronto. So it definitely had its moments of, wow, this is happening.
This is happening,
I have to lock in for this. But once you start getting a roll of it, it was fine. It was challenging. It had its because of how much responsibility I had as a lead character in this series. But
all right.
Definitely something that was doable.
I heard of something to do about dance in this. Right? Did you dance in this?
I did dance. Dance.
Was that you, or was that a performer, or was that you?
This was me.
Okay.
It was me. I had an intense 1 month choreography training.
1 month?
1 month to learn how to do a 30-second dance. That's how.
30 seconds.
I'm not a dancer.
Okay, we have a live band. Before we go out, Ayo is going to show us that 30-second piece.
Put me on the spot here.
No. This is not the spot. I mean, this is, you are a professional. You did this on the big screen. You did it, and you did it quite very well. So this is not about putting you on the spot, but we'll do that just before we head to the kitchen. Yeah, we'll do that. But let's see what's out there on the horizon. I am very. Yeah. I have this feeling that 10 years from now, 5 years from now, I'll look back at this interview and say, yeah, I spoke to him then. What are you seeing? What's on the horizon? What do you see? The next 5-10 years.
Next 5-10 years, I want to continue making films and films, shows, whatever, just things that really tell a story that is true. With me, I really love grounded movies. Okay. I love, A24 is a very grounded production company. So continuing to do stuff with them, or even producing my own stuff.
Your own stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's something I see down the pipeline.
Wonderful. What has been the experience back in Nigeria? How do you feel? How does this place feel? How does Lagos feel? You have more people that look like you than over there. What's the feeling like being back in Nigeria?
That's the thing. You see more people that look like you. You see your people everywhere. It's. I feel like every Nigerian person should have a chance to come back and experience it for themselves.
Wonderful. How long have you been here, and how long will you be
Been here since Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
I'll be here till Sunday night.
Wonderful. And that's almost a week. That's quite something. So we expect that you would come even more often, moving forward from now and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I love that.
And, you made mention about putting grounded movies and all of that. How about the action? Because that's somewhere that, as Nollywood as an industry, that's one place that's quite challenging for us. And then we love to see people of Nigerian descent out there doing big things and all that. Have you ever thought about action? And you made mention that you had to spend a month to learn dancing. You are not a dancer, but then you know that with action, there's always that behind the scene. You have to also learn how to fight. In fact, sometimes it takes even longer than all of that. Have you ever thought of action? Yeah,
I mean, there was a bit of action in Bet as well, and so I got a taste of it. And I'd love to do more of that. It's literally like choreography. It's a dance.
Yeah,
everything is strategic and placed right at the right angle. So I'd love to do that. It's so fun.
Wonderful. Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah. Before you go, we do have breakfast for you. I hope you don't mind. Yeah?
Oh, I don't mind that.
I hope you don't mind. Yeah. But you mentioned there's Bet. Is there any other one that you have on the horizon that people can watch out for, that people should check out for when it comes to your works or what you've done, and people can go look at it?
I'd say Clown in the Cornfield also came out May 15th.
Oh, definitely.
So that's out right now. It's going to come out on August 8th on AMC Plus and Shudder. And Alter is also in the horizons. I can't say when that drops, but that's
also horror.
That's a horror, yeah.
Okay, all right. Maybe someone might come with next serial killer role and then they say, Ayo, come and do it.
Serial killer.
Come and did it. But then it's been a pleasure, and just keep flying the flag high. Keep your head down low. I love what you're doing. You look a well-raised, well-cultured young man, and here's wishing you the best. More grease to your elbows, man. Keep doing well. All right, so we do have breakfast for you, yeah? Like I said, hope you don't mind. Let's head over to the kitchen where we'll check it out. All right.
Let's do it.
Okay.